you want to be successful and you want to know a secret? So let me tell you, it's only one mental attitude that every successful person has, and that is ability to think in terms of possibilities, win-win situation. Because when we are thinking of possibilities, number one, our energy is more aligned. We feel lighter. The second thing is that when we are thinking of possibilities, we are more hopeful. So in general, our mood is better. And also when we are thinking in terms of possibilities, the other party is also more relaxed and the chances are they will support you in achieving your goal. So what is that thinking? So first, let me tell you about energy. It has to do how we manage our energy. So there are two types of energy. Catabolic energy. Catabolic energy is all about fight, flight, or freeze. When there's an unknown situation, we either fight, or we freeze, or we flight, we disappear. That is one way to look into an unwanted, unknown situation. But it also is a mindset. For some people, it becomes their go-to energy. So every time they are faced with an unknown situation, they either fight, or they flight, or they freeze. They either pretend to be a victim because they feel very hopeless. They feel everything is done unto them. They get anxious, or they fight back. They become aggressive. That's a catabolic energy. Anabolic energy is a build-up energy, where we see the possibilities, where we are able to relate with others without being too judgy, without being harshly judging ourselves and others. That's where the magic happens. And you think of any successful person, I'll give you a moment. Think how they act. What is their body language like? How do they approach a problem when they hit a roadblock? Because that's where we're truly tested on our mindset. Whether we look at the situation and we feel that we are a victim and there's no way out, there may be certain situation, but those are probably 5% in your life, or maybe 10%. But most of the situations in your life, there is a way. Probably 5%, 1 to 5%, they are not in our control, but the rest are manageable and there are options. Now, the interesting thing is people who access more of their anabolic energy, they think in terms of possibility. Firstly, they are very upbeat. So their language is very promising, motivating, inspiring. Their body language is very alert because they are thinking in terms of possibilities. As a result, they are more relaxed. There is better coordination in their mind, in their brain, in their heart, and in their gut. And don't get me wrong, sometimes they are faced with an obstacle. Sometimes they also get into a victim mindset or they get angry. But it's very easy for them to come out of that situation. And that's where the trick is. Because if you want to think in terms of possibilities, if you want to tap into your high vibration energy, you've got to be able to manage your negative energy or come out of it very quickly. So what are the tools that you can apply in your life to make sure that you're more anabolic, you're more positive? And one thing I tell you, because I've heard this a lot, which is about toxic positivity. Now, firstly, there's no such thing as toxic positivity. What it is, perhaps, that when the situation demands an action or a situation demands to express your views and you're being stifled not to express it. Now, that is negative. But positivity in general is a build-up sign because it helps create more ideas. And you can still be angry. You can still be disappointed, but your mental model is such that you don't stay in that zone forever. And clearly it doesn't take over your life, your general discussion, and your body language and the way you come across to others. So what are the tools? Number one, movement. Movement is an excellent way to get an energy boost. Whether you like walking, swimming, dancing, anything, movement is good. Number two, the spiritual connection, because we are able to let go of our emotions, our negative emotions, and we believe in someone higher than us who will be able to help us. So that spiritual connection also gives us a high vibration energy. Number 3, strong bond, whether with family, with friends, or co-workers, where we have sincere, authentic connections. Being comfortable with ourselves, so we are able to sit on our own and be comfortable with our own thought, because it helps us process our emotions and get more clarity. And lastly, learn to be more creative. Whether you want to learn creative writing, painting, arts and crafts, cooking, anything that challenges your fine motor skill and your mental aptitude. Because the more creative you are, the more easy it is to think about possibilities and options for you. If you want to transform your energy, join my one-to-one coaching or growth gatherings, a platform for individuals where we inspire, motivate, and challenge each other. If you like the content of this video, please share with your friends and family. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for joining Skill Booster by Fariha Salahuddin.